will continue with reading these. So these are all the things that will be done, and we will like to come to that step of how they will be done. What is the mechanism? But first, we will just read through these because these are the things that have to be achieved under the system. The third is the Indian Education Act will be replaced by the Indian Gurukul Act, which will be established India as a world guru using Vedic knowledge and modern science. Yes, I also, to very great degree, agree with the more organic, natural system of education that is more suited for our country, because I've been working also in this entire space of the basic, sciences. The fourth is crime-free India with five sureties. A, without going to the police station, an FIR will be registered by the poor and resourceless person of the village. This, I'm sure, is through that digital platform. Now, B is challan will be presented in minimum 15 days with irrefutable proof with the help of CFB Techno Engine, as you explained earlier. And this will be done in 15 days. C, punishment will be ensured in maximum 30 days without going to court. That is by distributed video-based trial system. So a lot of good use is being made of technology. Now, D, the digital Chitra Gupta's 360-degree information about every criminal, and through smart intervention action, most of the criminals can be arrested even before committing the crime. Now, E, the system itself will reach out to the criminals and rehabilitate them for sure. So that's nice that, an interaction can happen with them and they can be prevented from making a crime by some counseling. Fifth point is India will be cyber crime free with assured digital identity of person and act.
I feel this point is very clear. Probably
Yes.
the cyber crime is, we have not placed the right kind of the system, right kind of the process, right kind of the agreement. Otherwise, nothing could happen in that cyber space without observing protocols. Even at present, we are just capturing CDR. CDR is nothing but it is a accounting software. Lot many things happen behind the curtain. That data is called the volatile data, in which we are having IP address, MAC address, and other details, including locational details. Because the very fine the technological gimmick takes place behind the curtain, and you don't know that even the towers are getting shifted if the backend engine feels that you can be better provided services from the nearby tower. So when even you are not moving from a place, you are static, at the same time your tower is being changed. That kind of the very powerful technology taking place, or technology is playing role behind the curtain. And a lot of things happens at the back end, lot of calculations happens at the back end, at the switch level, and that is a volatile data. It is a very small amount of the data. Data can be saved as a part B of the CDR. Then the identity of the person is almost certain. And there are the two set of basically information. One set is the static information, because you are supposed to use the services of the telecom service provider, and you are supposed to make the payment. So that is the static data available about you. And the second is the volatile data, which will be having your IP address, MAC address, and other details, including your locational details. They will also be captured and will be integrated with this. So your identity would be sure. Even when you are doing some kind of shadowing, that could be done. And we know that these are the countries which might be playing a shadow role. So we may not allow the people from those countries, from that, if that message is emanating from those countries, unless they took the guarantee that if any criminal act is taking place, the country has to provide information, and rather it has to even compensate for the loss also. That kind of the things is now doable. So the enemical forces, those who are sitting in across the border, not within our reach, we can control them through the two means. Number one, our server would be in our land. this is just doable by changing our agreement. Nobody would be allowed to interact with us unless they are having the server in India. Secondly, when somebody is making entry, the protocol can be little revised and the identity could be ascertained, and including their account detail also, which could be in a very secure place. As and when this person is committing crime, he could be, those details could be asked by the investigating officer. Now I am suggesting in operating software, there could be one tab which is available right on your mobile. The moment you feel suspicious, you just need to tap on that button, and then everything will start getting recorded. A little artificial intelligence engine will be working. It will be trying to understand what is happening. And if say he is asking for the OTP, system would create one artificial virtual OTP, which is not real, and it will appear on your screen. And you can read out with a confidence. Even if he asks you to repeat it, you can repeat it 10 times. I mean, that's not a problem. And when he will be putting that OTP and he will not be successful, I am very sure he will be calling you again and he will be literally abusing you. And those evidences are being captured. And since all attempt, say whether it is making a call, whether it is sending a link, whether it is sending a message, whatever be the intent, if they are with the cyber crime, these are all attempted crime. Even when we are not suffered any loss, still the crime has been committed. At present, this crime is happening at a very phenomenal rate because nobody is ready to take cognizance of it. When we are having the ready-made FIR, when we are having the ready-made evidence, and we are having the person to arrest them, I think they can be arrested with a very certainty. And by little amendment, if we make that in future, judges would not have the power to pronounce concurrent punishment. Unfortunately, India, majority of the punishment, they run concurrently. So when they should suffer, remain in jail for 20 years, 25 years, they are out within 3 years or 5 years. Now, with little amendment, the magistrate would not have the power to run anything concurrently. And now each crime is committing. So if he has sent the, say, 1,000 SMS, he has committed 1,000 crime. And those crime can be prosecuted with the certainty without much of the time and wastage of the time. And the person could be arrested without much of the even involvement of the police also. And everybody would be receiving revenue stream. Now, even if there's a punishment of the 2 years, and for the 1,000 cases, multiply by that 2 years. So he is supposed to be, when he has not befooled any person, still he has to be behind the bar for the 2,000 year. It means he will be rotten in the jail.
So the next point is, sixth point is partyless democracy. That is, something that I believe in too, because these current political parties are more,